भारती न्यूज, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष। नमस्कार दोस्तों, टीम भारती न्यूज़ आज फिर से आ चुकी है भारतीय विद्यापीठ इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशंस एंड मैनेजमेंट के कैंपस में। तो दोस्तों, जैसे हमने आपको बताया कि 18th edition ऑफ INDIACom 2024 इज गोइंग ऑन। सो टुडे इज द डे 2 ऑफ दिस INDIACom, द ग्रैंड अचीवमेंट। सो फॉर दिस एक्सीलेंस एंड ग्रैंड अचीवमेंट आज मेरे साथ, आपको मैंने बताया था ना, भारत से ही नहीं बट दूर दूर अलग अलग देशों से लोग जुड़ रहे हैं। तो आज मेरे साथ यहाँ पर डे 2 पर जुड़े हैं डॉक्टर विश्वजीत पांडे सर फ्रॉम कजाकिस्तान। ही इज़ अ प्रोफेसर एट अस्ताना IT यूनिवर्सिटी कजाकिस्तान। सो आई वेलकम यू सर एट दिस कैंपस भारतीय विद्यापीठ।
थैंक यू मैम।
तो सर, आप ऑल द वे कजाकिस्तान से यहाँ पर INDIACom के लिए सेशन चेयर करने आए हैं और जानने को मिला कि 2011 से आप यहाँ पर INDIACom के साथ कनेक्टेड हैं। वंस यू वर एन ऑथर एंड नाउ यू आर अ सेशन चेयर। सो अराउंड 13 years ऑफ लॉन्ग रिलेशनशिप विद दिस INDIACom। हाउ आर यू फीलिंग नाउ?
So it's always a great pleasure for me when I participate in the India largest IEEE conference, because since when I was a student, it was my dream to get published my paper in INDIACom. So when I mature enough, I try to increase my profile. So in 2015, I got the first invitation as a session chair. And now I am working in Astana IT University in their Department of Intelligent System and Cyber Security. So there my long-lasting attachment with INDIACom is going on, because this is the platform which give me opportunity. What the paper I publish in this conference is always helping me to get. So once I published first paper here, after this publication, I got my admission in PhD in Gran Sasso Science Institute, Italy, with a very good scholarship. So I always owe it to INDIACom. Then after publication of paper, I got admission in PhD. I was in contact with INDIACom. I published few paper. Then after I become a professor in Birla Institute of Applied Science. Then I become professor in Chitkara University, Chandigarh, also in a Jain University, Bangalore. So before shifting to Kazakhstan, in a life, when we develop one relation, it's your duty to maintain that relation. And the relation we develop, so we can't forget the contribution of INDIACom in my life, because that gave me a platform when I was not a PhD. So with that publication, I got admission in PhD. Then after the post publication, I got so many good job in India most prestigious university. And even when the interview panel or the selection committee of Astana IT University was going through my profile, they found approx 20 paper I published in last 10 year in INDIACom. Out of 105 publication I have in IEEE. So with a God grace, I have a 200 plus publication. Out of that, 117 Scopus and hundreds are conference publication, 105. And out of 105, 20 are INDIACom publications. So it's a great journey, and INDIACom always support me. And it's we can say INDIACom is just for me a launching pad. Whenever I come to INDIACom, I get a great leap in my career, and it helped me. And it's always helping other people also who are participating and publishing, because now we are living in the era where either we will publish it or we will perish. So once we publish, we got many opportunity, not in form of the salary, not in form of job, but also in consultancy.
तो दोस्तों, फ्रेंड्स, यू माइट हैव गॉट टू नो कि सर हैज़ ट्रेवल्ड आई थिंक ऑलमोस्ट ऑल कॉर्नर्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. आई थिंक ही हैज़ बीन फॉर हिज PhD or for his profile or job or for various reasons. He has touched, I think, all the corners, and look how many papers he have and so many good excellent stars he has added to his profile. So I congratulate you, sir. I think people should get inspired by the profile you have just told about yourself and the way you have taken this career professional journey to a very great extent, and now you are in Kazakhstan. So, sir, earlier I was reading and I got to know now that the Kazakhstan government is also focusing so much on the private education and they're supporting it a lot. So, what are the visions, and can you brief our audience about this, that how they are working towards this education and they have made this a priority?
Yes. So first, let me clear. I have only visited 47 countries till now, but on this globe there are 212 countries. Out of 195 are member of United Nations. So there is also a story that when I got born, my father invited one astrologer in 1986 when I born, and the astrologer go through the birth charts, and he say your son has a Yog, he say your son has a Vishwa Yatra Yoga. So your son will visit all the corner of the globe. And my father given me a name, Bishwajeet.
And it is proving true.
No. Once I complete the journey of 212 country, it will prove true. So I have to wait. And I think my father will get a good life. So I will fulfill his dream before his death, and it's my also duty of as a son. Yeah, now coming to the education. So so for that you have to go with one basic question. The question is, what is the difference between developing country and developed country? So you may ask, or anyone can. So the basic difference, developing country can't provide education and health to all. Yes, India as a developing country has some medical system, but not all healthcare systems are supported by Indian government. That's why we are developing. Similarly, India has some public university, also private university, and India is not providing, Indian government not providing support to private university. That's why we are a developing country. So once we start sponsoring all healthcare, all education, we'll also become developed country. So how and why we should do it? Because when I was in PhD in Italy, when I was doing my PhD there, when I reached there, they give me a health card. And they say, you are in developed nation called Italy, so your health is my responsibility, your education is my responsibility, as long as your visa is valid. So for legal migrant or for a legal citizen, they take care of their education and health. And they think, if you take care of his health and take care of his education, then I need not think about his unemployment. He will find so many opportunity because he got access of good education, and now he has no worry about health. He's just focusing on work. He's not thinking, if I work more, I will become unhealthy. No problem. If I become unhealthy, my government will take care. So they work very hard because they say my government is in my backside. When I was kid, government cover my education. When I am young, working, government is going to cover my health. Similarly, Kazakhstan also a part of the former USSR, Soviet Sangh. So now it become independent, but they are following the principles of USSR as a developed nation, and they say it's a government duty to provide education to all students, and they are doing it. So once their citizens are kids or developing or younger, they are providing education, and once their generous citizens start working, they will say, we are promising they take care of your healthcare. No problem. If it costs millions or billions, government will pay. You need not worry about it. Just focus on the work. Just focus on the development of country. So as per my experience, what motivated me to switch to Kazakhstan and leave my motherland, India? And it's a very hard decision for me, because I born and brought up in India. So I want to stay in India. Even after PhD, I come back to India and I continue my job in Indian University. But when I went to again Kazakhstan, I say, our country is not going to give me the salary For that I deserve. Even when I become unhealthy or when my wife or kids will become healthy, I have to pay from my pockets. And once I reach in their university in a November called Eurasian National University, that was government university, and ministry paid me salary for that 1 month. So I say, okay. So I have two assignments. In a November, I was with Eurasian National University, one government university, and ministry pay me salary. I say, okay, it's a government university, ministry is paying. But in December, I went to Astana IT University, that was private university. And again, ministry pay me the salary. That is surprising. And I say, why? I say, no, here government, even the private university knows taking fee more than $2 from any students, because their all employee salary is paid by governments. So the private employee or private university professor and government university professor, there is no disparity. Both are getting same salary and both will get same pension. So there is a no hurry, no one want to switch this job, no one want to go there. Both are working hard at their own place. At privates, they are working hard. They say, what is the difference? They are getting the same salary, they will get the same pension, they are getting the same state health insurance. So that motivate me. I should go to Kazakhstan, and then after spending 5 or 10 years, I may switch to UK or maybe any developed country, Australia, Canada. But it's a loss to, or it's a very hard decision, because I want to work for my country, India, but the system does not allow me or motivate me.
So see, guys, how like Kazakhstan government has really worked, and people are happy working there. People are getting no difference in the government area and the private industry also. And that's a very great step. I think all the government and the authorities must take such initiatives and move forward, that people should remain in their own country and be proud of what they are performing and how they are performing. So this is a live example. And sir is also giving the reason that why he was like being motivated to leave his own land and work and perform somewhere like outside his own land. So sir, that's really very commendable. You are working for them. I think you have been like for so many years you have been to Kazakhstan now. So how do you feel like students are giving $2 salary there, $2 fees there, and how do you feel that students have that light ki okay, now our education is the priority of government, and this is one such thing that they have taken out of the blue and taken this step. तो बच्चों में क्या डिफरेंस या बच्चों में क्या मोटिवेशन आपको वहां पर नजर आता है?
So their government also try to put some guideline. Government say, I am paying your fees. You are only paying you $2 as a nominal fees just for the registration or for the sake of the accounting purpose. But the government say you have to score at least 80% and you have to present in 70% class. Otherwise your fees will, a scholarship will be drawn and you have to repeat the semester. Your time will waste. So students also motivated how they can take 80% attendance, 90% marks. They always come to me. So for example, in a course there is a term system, and term is for 10 weeks, and every week we give one assignment. So in a 10 assignment, some student got only 72%. Then he approached to me, sir, I need at least 80% to continue with a scholarship. So please increase the mark. But he say, but asking you to increase my mark is not ethical. So sir, please give me a one extra assignment and evaluate that extra assignment, and based on that you can give me some extra mark. So I will got the threshold. And that is the motivation, because he say my government is paying money for me. So it's my national duty to utilize that money in a proper way or respect that taxpayer money. So sir, I want to do work hard. Due to some health problem, I unable to get good score in the remaining 10 assignment, but give me one extra assignment and I will prove myself, and I will prove that I am a good citizen of that country.
बहुत अच्छा लगा. आई थिंक आई एम गेटिंग गूज बम्स हियरिंग दैट गवर्नमेंट इज ऑल्सो टेकिंग इनिशिएटिव एंड द स्टूडेंट्स देयर दे हैव गॉट दैट स्पार्क, दैट लाइट. ओके, इफ द गवर्नमेंट इज पुटिंग सो मच थिंग देन वी शुड ऑल्सो लीव नो स्टोन अनटर्न टू गेट आवरसेल्व्स एजुकेटेड. तभी हर जगह एजुकेशन, मेरे को लगता है हर घर में हर एक बच्चा एजुकेटेड होगा अगर गवर्नमेंट इतना एफर्ट्स डाल रही है. एंड आई विश कजाकिस्तान टू बी अ वेरी डेवलप्ड नेशन वेरी सून. सो मैं ऐसी विशेष रखती हूँ, अगर यही स्टेप और उनकी यही पॉजिटिविटी है अपने सिटीजन्स को एजुकेट करना और आगे बढ़ाना, तो उनका देश जल्दी ही आगे बढ़ेगा. सो ऑल माय बेस्ट विशेस सर. आपसे आखिरी सवाल मैं ये पूछना चाहूँगी, यू हैव बीन लाइक अराउंड 13 years to INDIACom here, you come here. So how do you feel, what do you feel about this INDIACom being organized every year without any stop or without any hurdle in between? They are continuing and having flow of people with them. So what do you feel about them?
क्या है कि जब मैं एक स्टूडेंट था, जब मैं बच्चा था, तो मेरी भी ख्वाहिश थी कि मेरे एक दो पेपर हो, रिसर्च पेपर मेरे पब्लिश हो, ताकि मेरा भी गूगल स्कॉलर पे एक प्रोफाइल बने, ताकि गूगल पर मेरा नाम सर्च किया जाए तो सिर्फ वो एक कॉमन मेरा यूट्यूब वीडियो, फेसबुक पेज ना आए, गूगल स्कॉलर पे जाए, ताकि लोग देख कर कहें कि ओके, गूगल ट्रीट मी एज ए स्कॉलर. सो इंडियाकॉम में यदि कोई भी स्टूडेंट्स एक पेपर भी पब्लिश कर लेता है तो वह पेपर उसका गूगल स्कॉलर में इंडेक्स होगा, और नेक्स्ट डे he will be treated as a scholar, not by the common people or not by any organization, but by the Google, and the 212 country will accept him as a Google scholar. So हर को चाहिए कि वह जितना रिसर्च कर सके अपने एरिया में कुछ लिखे और उसे पब्लिश करे, ताकि वह गूगल स्कॉलर तो बन जाए. और जब वह गूगल स्कॉलर बन जाएगा तो फिर दुनिया के किसी भी कोने में हायर एजुकेशन, मास्टर्स या पीएचडी के लिए अप्लाई करेगा तो उसे वहाँ स्कॉलरशिप भी मिल जाएगी, और वह स्कॉलरशिप उसकी इंडिया की सैलरी से कहीं गुना ज़्यादा होगी. और वहाँ से जब वो मास्टर्स या पीएचडी कर लेगा तो ड्यूरिंग मास्टर्स और पीएचडी उसके और पब्लिकेशन होंगे, तो उसके गूगल स्कॉलर प्रोफाइल और अपग्रेड होंगे. फिर वह दुनिया के किसी भी कोने में जॉब कर सकता है, और जॉब के साथ वह कंसल्टेंसी भी कर सकता है. जैसे मेरे पीएचडी सुपरवाइजर हमेशा कहते थे कि विश्वजीत, मैं उस दिन तुम्हें प्रोफेसर मानूंगा जिस दिन तुम्हारी कंसल्टेंसी इनकम और बुक की रॉयल्टी तुम्हारी सैलरी से ज़्यादा हो जाए. और मेरा गोल है, और अब नाउ आई एम ऑन द स्टेज वेयर माई कंसल्टेंसी इनकम एंड बुक रॉयल्टी इज मोर देन माई सैलरी. इवन माई सैलरी इज वेरी गुड, बट माई कंसल्टेंसी इज मच लार्जर देन दैट. एंड आपके पास जब पब्लिकेशन होगा तो कोई भी कंपनी यदि कोई नया प्रोजेक्ट शुरू कर रही है तो गूगल में सर्च करेगी कि कौन से रिसर्चर इस एरिया में काम कर रहे हैं, तो आपके गूगल स्कॉलर के बेसिस पर वो आपको कॉल करेंगे, और एक एक दिन के वह 1-1 लाख रुपए तक पे कर देते हैं कि एज ए कंसल्टेंसी फी. एंड दे ओनली आस्क, सर अब सी और प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट, दिस इज आवर DPR, दिस इज अ डिटेल प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट, एंड इफ दिस इज अ गुड so please approve it, or if you want any modification please suggest us, we'll edit it and then we'll start working it. So after getting our consultancy, they do some alteration or changes or modification, then after they start working on it.
तो आपको सर के इस आंसर से पता ही लग चुका है कि INDIACom की क्या वैल्यू है, और INDIACom में पेपर प्रेजेंट करना हर किसी का एक ड्रीम कम ट्रू से कम नहीं होता है. तो सर हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. मैं चाहूँगी कि हमारी भी सरकार सर के इस आंसर को, सर की इस वीडियो को सुने और ज़रूर कुछ एफर्ट्स डाले कि अपने देशवासी अपने देश में ही रहकर बहुत खुश रहें. तो सर, एनी मैसेज फॉर आवर यूथ इफ़ यू वांट टू गिव?
हाँ, देखिए, अभी यदि हमारी सरकार नहीं कर पा रही है और हमारे पास मेरिट्स है, तो हम दुनिया के 212 देश की सरकारों के जो बेनिफिट्स प्रोग्राम चल रहे हैं, और आज के समय प्रॉब्लम यदि USA का वीज़ा लेना और यूरोप का वीज़ा लेना, तो प्रॉब्लम वर्कर वीज़ा में है. स्किल्ड वीज़ा में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, रिसर्च वीज़ा में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आज यदि हम चाहें तो NIW के अंदर मुझे USA का वीज़ा 10 साल के लिए घर बैठे मिल जाएगा. उनकी एक स्कीम है नेशनल इंटरेस्ट वेवर. यदि आपका कोई भी स्किल, तो यदि हम रिसर्च करें और रिसर्च को पब्लिश करें तो हम दुनिया के 212 देश में अपने लिए अपॉर्चुनिटी बना सकते हैं। और हम 212 देश में यदि इंडिया के झंडे को बुलंद करेंगे तो एक न एक दिन हमारे देश के अंदर भी देश की सरकार भी जगेगी और देश तरक्की करेगा।
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने। सो स्टूडेंट्स, कीप योर सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड फॉर एवरी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम एंड लीव नो स्टोन अनटर्न्ड। यही कह के मैं आप लोगों से विदा लेती हूँ। जुड़े रहिए भारती न्यूज़ के साथ, ज़रूर लाएंगे हम आगे की रेगुलर अपडेट्स। धन्यवाद।